Alright, so I'm in the dashboard, logged in as Rico. And you can go out and log in as whatever users you got here. Alright, now what I want to do on this lecture is add a profile page to this specific user that is logged in already. Alright, so later on we're going to personalize this a little better and being able to reuse some of this code in other pages. But right now let's go ahead and add a profile page. Before we go on, I just want to say congratulations. If you are here, you are very different from a lot of people. And I don't know if I said this before, but a lot of people give up the first couple hours, the first 1 or 2 hours. Some people even give up the first 15 minutes because they think it's too hard. But you have stuck to it. You have rewinded those videos a million times until you got it, and you are here. You are special. Keep going. You're going to get very far in web development or any other career path you set in foot or hands into. All right. So let's go ahead and make this profile page, and let's so we can add some more functionality to our CMS. Perfect. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and click on users, and we're going to do a save as on users. Since users already have this users.php page already has it, the header has the navigation, all that we need. All right. And the profile page, the only thing that we'll be able to do is just edit a user. That's the only thing we will be able to do on this profile.php page. And we don't have it yet, but it's going to be very similar to this. As a matter of fact, we're going to be using the same form right here. But our CMS is going to detect that it's us, it's this person that is logged in, and it's going to be pulling that information for this specific user into that profile.php. So that way we can edit our own profile, right? So, or if we in the future we have any other users, they can log in and edit their own profile instead of, they won't be able to see this page here, right? They will be able only to see their profile page, because if it's a subscriber, we don't want to give them access to adding users, right? So they won't be able to probably see this page. But anyways, so let's go ahead and add that profile page. And I already added that link. I'm going to show you what I did. Go to admin, inside includes, go to admin underscore navigation. This is inside the admin folder, and go to all the way down to where you see this link right here, profile, and add profile.php to that link. And this is just that link right here. All right, that's all I did. So make sure that you do that, add that. And now we're going to add the page. So what we want to do is, because users already have all that functionality, users.php, users is inside the admin folder. We're going to do a save as here. And we're going to be calling this profile.php. All right. We're going to take a couple things out of here since we don't need it. We're going to take this if set statement, the switch statement out of here. And let's just check it out. Let's click it. And now we see this page is blank. All right. So we created this page now. What next? Well, we have two ways of actually getting information here. Either we put a get request on the link on the admin navigation right here. We don't have any queries here, so we will have to make a query, pull out the user's ID, and then pull that get request right here, that parameter on the link itself, so that way we can pick it up on the profile.php. But we also have another option. The other option is actually using sessions, and we already have sessions set up already. In the admin header, if you go to the admin header, you're going to see that sessions already started, and we already sending sessions from login.php in the root directory in the CMS folder. We're already setting sessions right here. So we got these sessions all over our site in the admin side. So we can, pull that information out, right? We can do a query and compare it and pull information out of that. So let's go ahead and use those sessions right there, right? So let's go to profile.php, and right here on top, actually, before the wrapper div, we want to check for that session. So let's say if it's set, and actually let's put some PHP tags in there. It wouldn't be nice if with, well, that's the ending. Let's do the beginning PHP tag in here, and right there. So if it's set and we're checking for session, let me just close this out a little bit so that way you can see what I'm doing a little better. Perfect. Hopefully that's clear for you. Session, and what do we want to check for username, right? And so if that session has the value of username, I want you to echo it out, right? I want to check it out. I want to see if it works. I want to see if this session is actually exists, if it does exist. So we're gonna echo that out. So I'm gonna grab this PHP because right now we won't be able to see it. If I come to this page and I do refresh, you can see that something happened here, but we don't see it because of that black around it. So I'm gonna take this whole thing there and we're gonna put it somewhere that we can see. So let's just put it right here on the right there. See that? So we are echoing that session. So we have that session now and we can do all the things with it. So let's just do undo here and have it on top here. So now that we know that session works, we need to start doing some query, right? But before we do that, let's actually get the form out here because we need a form. And I already said that we're gonna be using a form like this. If I did not say it, then I'm saying it right now. We're gonna be using a form just like this one here. So, and this is edit user, right? The edit user .php. So let's go ahead and get that form. Edit user, all right, which is inside admin and includes. Let's get that whole form. So let me make this smaller so that I can see the form, whatever I'm getting out of there. So I'm just gonna copy that whole form and paste it in that profile.php. Of course, we're gonna get some errors now because this form, and I gotta make sure. Hold on here. I'm gonna make this big so you can see what I'm doing. I gotta make sure that this whole thing is above everything. All right. There we go. That makes sense, and that makes sense. And this is just that. Let's just add it right here. Let's see what happens. Now let's go back and refresh. Well, not here. Refresh profile, and then you can see the form right here. But one of the things that you can see that this form, before we do anything, just know that we're getting these errors, and the reason why is because we don't have these variables anywhere. We don't have these values. So in the next lecture, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna make the query. We're gonna get those values in there, so that way we can pull information for this specific user. All right. So on the next lecture, we're gonna be doing the query. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lecture.